Eric Flattery.
Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
A dark shadow tonight looming over a local university campus. A shocking number of deaths in the past few months. And now students are demanding action. But first.
Now what happened? This is devastating.
Devastating indeed. A tragic end tonight to a 2-month search. New at 11, an emotional and heartbroken father talking about the murder of his teenage daughter. Her body not yet found, but tonight, cops say she was killed by one of her friends. Good evening, everyone. At 11 o'clock, I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Shirley Nalakane for Shade Law. Police say 19-year-old Sarah Stern was strangled and then her body dumped off a bridge in the Jersey Shore borough of Belmar.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Iger speaking with Sarah's father tonight. He's live in Belmar. Josh.
Yeah, Bill, it's now exactly 2 months to the day since police found Sarah Stern's abandoned car up on that bridge behind me. She seemingly had vanished without a trace. Her father hunted everywhere for her, and tonight, he knows the truth.
I miss her.
He'd been clinging to hope his daughter, his only child, would turn up alive.
I miss her a lot.
But instead, Michael Stern is tonight confronting a cold and unbearable reality. 19-year-old Sarah will never come home.
Today was gut-wrenching.
Today in court, he wiped away tears as prosecutors laid out how her childhood friend Liam Nicotasti allegedly strangled the life out of her.
Specifically by strangling as Addison forced her midnight from her residence.
And then enlisted another friend, Preston Taylor, to take her body to this bridge, where they tossed her over the side. That was December 3rd. Police have hunted for her ever since.
They were best friends in like 8th grade. I never would expect that they would do something like that to her. It's really shocking to me.
We've been looking for Sarah for 8 weeks. And now we kind of know what happened. And it's devastating.
All the more so because Michael's wife, Sarah's mom, died of cancer just a few years ago. All they had was each other. And now she's gone.
Just like to have a good time. She was a good kid, and she's just looking for her way in the world. Hopefully we can still bring her home and let her rest in peace.
The prosecutors have not yet revealed what led them to these arrests, what helped crack the case. In the meantime, tomorrow morning, police will be back in the water behind me to continue the search for Sarah's body. We're live in Belmar, New Jersey tonight. Josh Oniger, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
As search crews return tomorrow morning, we will be there and we'll have updates as they happen on TV and online.
New at 11, a family rescued tonight from the roof of their burning home in Westchester County. Fire started about 7 tonight on the second floor home in New Rochelle. Look at those flames. 3 people were inside of the house, but they climbed onto the porch roof to get out. That's where firefighters rescued them. The fire later spread to the house next door.
Fire was blowing out of the whole windows on that side of the house. The second floor was engulfed and it was blowing toward the exposure to the house into the north side of it. And that house caught fire as well from the east.
Officials say fortunately nobody was inside that second house that caught fire. No word yet on what caused.
Above freezing during the day tomorrow. After a high of 45, it's a pair of threes at 11 o'clock, and the wind chills are now down into the upper 20s. In fact, it feels like it's in the teens off to the north and west, even single digits in Monticello. Satellite pictures, mainly clear now. A few patchy clouds off to the south. There will be some high clouds that will filter the sunshine during the day tomorrow. So, out the door tomorrow morning, make sure you have a heavy coat. It'll only be 26 in New York City. Patchy clouds, very cold, and feeling like teens. Coming up in AccuWeather, we're going to be nestled in between a couple of storms over the weekend. We'll see if we can avoid the snow on Sunday and a more significant storm next week. AccuWeather's just a few minutes away.
All right, Lee, thank you. An arrest tonight in a deadly shooting in New Jersey. 23-year-old Joanna Aguirre was arrested for murder and on weapons charges. Police say he shot and killed 26-year-old Victor Brantley yesterday afternoon near Bloomfield Avenue in Newark. A second man, a bystander, was shot and wounded. Nearby, police saw the shooting and opened fire on Aguirre, but he eluded arrest until today. And new at 11, a protest over a controversial speaker at NYU tonight. Not quite as fiery as last night's protest at UC Berkeley, but it did result in at least 5 arrests. About 100 people gathered outside Rosenthal Pavilion to protest a speech by right-wing comedian and Vice Media co-founder Gavin McInnes to the school's college Republicans. The speech went ahead, but was interrupted by the protesters several times.
A surprising and huge shift in policy tonight from the Trump administration about the controversial Israeli settlements in occupied Palestinian territory. The White House now seeming to embrace the two-state solution of President Obama and most U.S. presidents in the last 40 years. White House tonight saying in part, quoting now, while we don't believe the existence of settlements is an impediment to peace, the construction of new settlements or the expansion of existing settlements beyond their current borders may not be helpful in achieving that goal. That goal, of course, being peace. As if on cue, today an illegal settlement in Amona was cleared. Until now, President Trump has supported increasing Israeli settlements and appointed a pro-settlement expansion ambassador to that country. 6,000 settlement units announced since Mr. Trump was inaugurated. Trump, by the way, scheduled to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu later this month. Meanwhile, after his war of words with Iran, the president now not ruling out military action.